This isn't a successful look, and he's successful. It's not a successful look, Jay. But that just goes to show people out there that if you don't think the self-confidence to make it, look at this guy. Look what he did. This is Big Sean Larkins, and you're watching Thisis50.com.
Cash on delivery, motherfucker. Sean, what is it all about for you, man, when it comes to this stand-up thing? Like, what did you want to be, and where you want to go, and what do you want to be?
As far as stand-up, and I've been doing this like 20 years, and it's about finding your voice. And be honest with you, I'm still finding my voice. Like, who are you? You know, when you start talking about, like, I would give to Kevin Hart's when he can talk about who he is specifically and be funny and talk about the things you go through in life. I think that's when you find out who you are in stand-up. This internet era, I mean, I didn't grow up with a laptop. Mm-hmm. I'm 45 years old, man. You know, these kids now, they grow up with a laptop and iPads. They killing the internet. It's kind of like if I related to the music, I related to Soulja Boy. You know, all these older rappers was mad at Soulja Boy. How you gonna be mad? He mastered the game. I mean, he may not have bars per se, but he got followers, and that's what it's all about now. It's about followers.
Well, you know, a lot of these cats are pioneers and stuff, and you know, pioneers don't usually get the check.
Right.
And that's when it was a brand new money out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That he didn't discover it and shit, and these niggas was like,
the fuck, they mad.
You know, because being inside of this shit, you know what I've learned? A lot of people don't got that money for real.
Right.
They don't have it for real. And I was blown away by it.
A lot of them got earrings just like you.
Yeah, just. Look at my ring. Look at my ring.
The ring, boy.
You got to feel it though.
Hold on, that's heavy.
Whoa, come on, man. It ain't like that shit.
This is nice right here. Now the earrings, that's still some bullshit. But this right here, these are real. That's some real shit. He halfway there. I'm telling you. You on the road to success, baby.
Yeah, that's all I wanted. And so now I'm trying to make my goals bigger.
So you own some suits yet?
I got 5 suits.
You got.
I give away shit a lot, but I see the 50 talk to me all the time, and he tell me that, you know, when you wear suits, then that's when people take you seriously as far as the business goes, and they know that you can be super civilized and whatnot.
Right.
To balance all this shit out.
Exactly. Yeah. Man. You know what it is. You know, you're getting older, man.
Yeah, I'm getting older.
Yeah.
And you know, I credit a lot to who I am, and damn near everything. To 50, man, he really does talk to me. And
I mean, we was just here talking to him, man. Deep. Yeah, real deep, man. And I think he's funny, too.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's hilarious,
You think
man.
you can do stand-up?
I don't know. I mean, that's a different bar. But as far as being on the internet, because it's a whole different game now. You ain't got to be funny doing stand-up. All you got to do is be funny online. And I think he killed that. That Curly, what's his character?
Him and Curly.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
Hey, but you notice something about the new comedians that's on the internet, though? These niggas is not funny in real life when you go see them on the shows.
They are not, but the thing is, motherfuckers is coming to see them. And that's
Asses
all
in
that
seats.
matters. Asses in seats is what matter, dog. It
Right.
don't matter. I'm funny. I'm being real. I really honestly think I'm one of the funniest comedians in this country. But if I ain't putting no asses in those seats, who gives a fuck? And to the people that really matter. And so what I've decided, I'm like, Hollywood ain't really checking for me per se, so I decided I'm gonna create my own lane. So you know, I've written my own TV show, and I definitely got a part in D-Boys. It's I would call it The Wire meets The Boondocks. It's like a funny version of The Wire, you know. And so I wrote that. We've started filming it already, and it's retarded. I mean, not that material you can see coming from a mile away, just funny. So I was saying, let me create my own shit, and that's what I'm doing.
Word. So, Sean, if your life was a movie, what would it be called?
I ain't made it yet.
I ain't made it yet, and why?
Because I ain't made it yet. But I ain't stressing. But that's, you know, it's my life, man.
Right.
But it's right around the corner, and I'm good with it, man. I'm living a great life. I'm loving it, man. And then the older I get, the more I appreciate what I got. And I think you gotta appreciate everything you do.
Now, you know, another thing that's you have a special place in my heart. You took me on the road. First time I ever went on the road, you took me on the road, man.
I used to do the colleges all over the Southeast. Take this cat. Wait, the funny shit is, He used to drive for me. So we'd be at the stop at the corner, cars coming, semis coming this way. He don't see shit, just pulling out in front of semis because his eye don't see a goddamn. Motherfucker, you don't see a semi coming?
Almost killed us one day. I mean, he was halfway asleep. Hey.
You remember we did one school? I think it was somewhere in Florida. And them white fraternity boys took you to get some pussy after the show.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what school it was, man.
I forget. Hold on, I know it was somewhere in Florida.
Somewhere in Florida, did a little show outside.
Yeah, Lake City, Florida.
Somewhere like that, man.
Yeah. Great time.
Yeah.
If you them white dudes that took me out, man, I really appreciate you, man. Hey, do you remember the first time you met me?
I don't remember, man. Tell me, where was it?
It was a Club Flavor.
What was we doing? It was comedy night?
It was a comedy night, but I don't think it was called Club Flavors anymore. It was called the Comedy Club of Stone Mountain.
Okay.
At the time, I was in cosmetology school. In my cosmetology school.
If you lose to a nigga that went to cosmetology school with one eye, you need to become a manager, okay, at this point. Don't you fucking lose. I'm telling you, it's not a good look. That's how they're gonna introduce you. Coming out of cosmetology school, he's got one eye. In the green corner, give it up for Jack Thriller.
Out of green corner. Word. And at the time, I came. I was part of a two-man team.
Okay. What happened to your partner?
Sugar Daddy.
Where he at?
I have no fucking idea.
Sugar Daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, Glock, again, this is another. He was partnered with a nigga named Sugar Daddy.
What was my name?
And his name was, at the time, Honey Buns. So if you lose to a nigga who was a two-man comedy troupe with a nigga named Sugar Daddy, his name was Honey Buns, he's got one eye and went to cosmetology school, and you lose, that's ugly. That's not a good look.
And this particular night,
keep going. We're gonna add more to your resume.
You were hosting over there. Do you ever remember hosting? I think you had a regular night.
You know
there.
I've been doing this shit.
No, hold on, tell me about.
No, this is Frozen Palace. You gotta be talking about the Frozen Palace.
No, this wasn't Frozen Palace.
It was?
No, this was at the Flavor shit.
Okay.
And me and my man, we had came up there that night, and we didn't have like a plan or nothing.
Y'all just two people together.
There's two people together.
We can do this. Nigga.
Yeah, and went up and was just riffing.
Just talking shit.
Yeah, and it happened to go over.
And here you are now.
Hey, you had said, I came back to the green room because, I was underage at the time. I was 17 years old.
Okay.
But they let me in because they needed some people to go up.
Right.
You know? And so we was back in the green room and shit afterwards, and me and him hype. We going crazy.
What did I say, man?
You was like, hey, y'all did y'all thing up there, man. I got a comedy night. You know what I'm saying? At this club called Frozen Palace.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I'd love to have y'all sometime.
You came to the Frozen Palace, right?
Yeah.
I think I remember.
We hadn't broke
up by then. That was
yeah. We had because we got.
He was holding you back.
He was holding me back.
Right.
We had got, because that night the owner came back to the club, and he said, hey man, y'all dope, man. We need something different like that up inside this club.
Right.
And so he had booked us. We had negotiated our shit. We was 2 drinks, $150,
and some wings.
And some lemon pepper wings. Two orders of lemon pepper wings.
Right.
That was what our shit was. And we was booked for 4 weeks.
Damn.
That second week we came back, we bombed our ass off, but we had a contract.
Y'all still hadn't rehearsed.
We ain't rehearsed
We
at
gonna
all.
do the same shit we did last time.
Hold on, tell me, no. We took it seriously. And
that's what the problem was.
Yeah, we
you took it seriously. You should have been acting a fool just like you did the first time.
That's all we had to do, was do the same shit. We tried to get choreographed. And this shit was some bullshit.
Hell no.
Cause the shit look easy when you sitting out in the audience.
That's how everybody comedian gets started. Man, I could do that shit.
Yeah.
That's how I got started.
And what happened the first time you went up?
I did pretty decent the first time I went up. Now the 3 years ensuing, I got booed a lot. I got booed a lot. I started out this club in Atlanta called the 559.
Right. World famous.
World famous. Bruce used to host every Tuesday night. Every dope boy and stripper in Fulton County would be in that bitch every Tuesday. And every Tuesday I would get my ass booed. And it would be like, you know how Atlanta niggas is.
Yeah,
right?
it ain't nothing like it.
You be up there doing your little jokes.
bro, get that fuck nigga off stage, man. You like,
I'm standing right in front of you, sir.
yeah, I can hear you. Yes. And let me ask you this. I tell people this all the time, and cause I'm a living testimony of this. They say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
Right.
And I think that applies to a lot of different things. But I think Atlanta is much more harder. I think it's much more harder.
But seriously, that place, the 559, and we used to Uptown. We started out at Uptown, and Earthquake used to host Uptown. Both of them was on Tuesday night, and it was the roughest crowds ever. I mean, I didn't start out in New York. I can't speak for New York, but Atlanta, I would say maybe is, I would say running a second to Chicago, but I would say Atlanta and New York comedians is tied. I would give us that. But I think Chicago comedians is the best in the country. But I mean, because we came out of that era, man. We came up under Bruce and Earthquake, man. You had to bring it, because they would tear your ass up, you know, when you bomb.
And what's some of the things that'll make you bomb, man? How do you get past bombing?
Well, at that time, you know, if you wasn't talking about no shit that they wasn't talking about, then you was pretty much gonna bomb. So, you know, I was up there trying to say some intelligent shit, and they was like, you know, they didn't want to hear that. If you wasn't talking about selling no dope or nothing like that, they didn't want to hear about all that, you know what I mean?
Word. So how did you adapt?
I mean, I just kept at it, you know? Hey, man, I got a show to do, man.
Oh yeah, let me get you on out of here, man. Is there anything you want to say to Thisis50 before we
Or if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, it's Sean SEAN_Larkins. Please follow me. Join the tens of people who are currently following me, man. This is a movement, and I need y'all people behind me. If you're on Facebook, I think that's a lot. Facebook.
No. Facebook is very effective.
It is?
Trust me.
Okay, well, I want to say, if you are 60 and up and you have a Facebook account, we're going to ask that you shut that down immediately, because we don't really give a fuck what you're talking about anymore. But no, I'm Sean Larkins on Facebook. Look out for D-Boys. It's coming. It's coming. I promise you.
Like a thief in the night.
Yeah.
Hey, like I always say, you just can't say you're real. It's something you gotta be, man. Sean Larkins, we out of here. Hey, do you have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to.
Don't do it.